Життя триває, у нас двоє дітей.
There are different experiences. There are different kinds of people.
Our World, this weekend on the BBC News Channel and iPlayer.
Are you a raver?
Do I look like a raver?
I've got bass in a backpack. This is amazing.
Dancing for like 4 or 5 hours of a gig, you could generate about 800 kilowatt hours of thermal energy. So that's a lot of energy.
Right, so shall we give it a taste then? It's my favourite.
We're really talking to the plants, and they're telling us how happy they are.
It can fly, but it can also float on water.
The bots kick off with some swift striking.
Oh my God, that came by quick.
It's all about augmented reality.
Useful then, it's useful.
I scroll through the options with my finger here. Solar system, let's give that one a go. Totally and utterly immersed in another world there.
We've got to consider all of these things if we're going to avoid an apocalyptic fate. But also excited.
The police have found us. I can't believe I'm now wanting to run away from the police. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Your Tech Update. Click today at 12:30 on the BBC News Channel.
The BBC spent 2 months on the front line of the Ukraine invasion.
The tank tried to attack us.
Meeting civilians like this teacher and this architect.
I'm a soldier now.
Who have left normal life behind to defend their country.
Sleeping here, living here, fighting here.
Uncovering how a volunteer army can stand up to the Russian war machine. Ukraine, the people's fight. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
This is BBC News. I'm Monika Plaha with the latest headlines for viewers in the UK and around the world. Hope and despair in Turkey and Syria as the painstaking search for survivors after the earthquakes continues.
In the second and the third day after the earthquake, they were finding a lot of people. Hardly finding anyone now, almost no one.
More than 23,000 people are dead and millions are in desperate need of aid. We visit a hospital overwhelmed by the quakes.
This is one of the hospitals still standing, but all they know about some of the children that are brought in is which pile of rubble they were pulled from.
We'll have all the very latest on the rescue effort. Also on the programme, 3 people are arrested after a protest turned violent outside a hotel providing refuge for asylum seekers in Merseyside, northwest England. US fighter jets shoot down an unidentified object over Alaska. The Pentagon says President Biden gave the order to seek and destroy.
The object was flying at an altitude of 40,000 feet and posed a reasonable threat to the safety of civilian flight. U.S. Northern Command is beginning recovery operations now.
And Harry Potter comes to the world of video games, but will the Hogwarts legacy be tarnished by protests against the author's views on transgender issues? Hello and welcome to the programme. First, fears are growing for the hundreds of thousands of people in Turkey and Syria in need after Monday's devastating earthquakes. Some are living in makeshift shelters and cars in freezing conditions, and there are warnings that aid is not reaching areas fast enough. More than 23,000 people are now known to have died. Our correspondent, Quentin Somerville, has been to Antakya, a city which has seen some of the worst devastation in all of the country. He's been with rescue teams who have been working round the clock, but who now fear that time is running out to find people alive under the rubble.
In the darkest hours,